同学们好.
老师好。
Good to see you. It is Wednesday, the 21st of September. We're in class 17. So we're getting near to the end of the second section. And as you will have seen in mail, and I'll talk about it in the announcements, in this slot, we're just going to continue through the third section when we finished with the second section. We've probably got another 4 weeks or so and then 2 weeks of review to go on the second section. So let us begin with our fundamentals, and we'll do some standing practice. And actually today, we're going to do a little bit of waist practice as well in bow stance. So let us begin. Feet shoulder width apart, feet parallel. Begin in prepare posture. So legs straight but not locked. Slight absorb in your knees just so that you can relax your waist. In other words, drop your tailbone straight down. Head pushing up, shoulder blades sinking. So round the arms to absorb the chest and round the back, bend the knees. It will just be here for a couple of minutes. And what I'd like you to explore today, when we finish doing our fundamentals, we are going to go as usual into practicing the form together. I'd like you to pick one or two of the things we're practicing now and see if you can carry it through to when you do the form practice, when you do the moving practice. So our posture fundamentals, number one, head pushes up. So feel the crown of your head pushing up. Number two, shoulders down, elbows down. So feel your shoulder blades sinking. Feel as if there are weights pulling your elbows down. Number three, absorb the chest slightly round the back, and do that by pulling out at the elbows. Actually feel the tension all the way around to your fingertips. And number four, relax the waist, which means open and extend your lower back. Do that by dropping your hips straight down, your sacrum, back of your pelvis is vertical. And feel your lower body is sinking into your feet. And the weight distribution is even on your feet, front and back, and also even left and right. And that's pretty straightforward here. And we'll revisit that when we get to the bow stance. And the first reason to do this practice is to get our posture correct, but it's also, once we have our posture, it's to help with natural abdominal breathing. So do your checks and feel, if you can, your abdomen moving as you breathe in naturally through the nose and out through the nose. And if our posture is correct, our breathing will be correct. And we can use our breathing to adjust our posture. So now let's change to a bow stance. So shift your weight slightly to one side, open the other foot to the corner, and step out forward, shoulder width apart, into a bow stance. And let's just check the bow stance. Back foot to the corner, front leg to straight, 60% on the front leg. Make sure that your tailbone is centered and the parallel line between your feet. Feel the front leg pushing the back foot down and the back leg pushing the front foot down. Now let's do our posture. Feel your waist relaxed. So your tailbone is dropping down, your lower back is opening and extending. Your torso is bent over forward in line with your back leg. Absorb the chest by pulling out at the elbows. And very often that makes us raise our shoulder blades. So sink the shoulder blades down. And feel your head, top of your head, pushing up. And so this is our bow stance, and we can practice how we want our bow stance to feel here. Change feet, so shift your weight back, pick up the front foot, put it down to the corner. Actually, let me just line up with the camera. And then step out, shoulder width apart, just far enough that you can bring the leg back again, and shift forward. So be careful not to bend your front knee too far. You want to be able to look down and see your toes. And so slight tilt in the torso forward. Feel the weight on your soles of the feet. Front leg pushing back, back leg pushing front. Front knee bent, back leg straight but not locked. Posture checks, head up. Even though your torso is going forward, your head is being pulled up by a string. Shoulder blades down, elbows down, and round the back by pulling at the elbows. And see if you can explore relaxing the waist. So what we're trying to do is to open our spine. So see if you can feel as your head pushes up and your tailbone drops down. You're feeling that extension in your spine. And at the same time that we're going vertically extending, we're also extending left and right by pulling out at the elbows. Now let's go back into our first bow stance. So bring your weight back foot to 45, step out, forward, bow stance. So torso tilted forward, hands in front of the chest square. So we're going to do a little bit of waist exercises. So if you are not doing this every day, be very gentle, just slight movements, just keep your hips in the same place and turn your chest, not your arms, but turn your chest and your arms will come along. So to the outside, to the inside. That's 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Now shift your weight back. So now we're in a backward bow stance, 70% on the back leg, 30% on the front. Make sure your crotch is rounded. So particularly that your back knee is pointing in the same direction as your back toe and your crotch is nice and rounded. Don't have your knees collapsing in. And we're going to do the same thing. Waist turn. Don't move your hips, just move your chest to the outside, to the inside. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. And since we're at the back, we can easily change to the other side. Go back into a bow stance, going forward. Now we'll do the same waist exercises on this side. Establish your bow stance, back leg straight but not locked, front leg bent but toes, knee not too far forward. Starting to the outside. 1, inside, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. And we'll just do 4. Shift back. You're in the backward bow stance. 70% on the back leg. And let's do this again to the outside. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. And come out of it, step forward, bring your foot parallel, and we'll finish there. Apart from everything else, I think this is also a very good exercise to gently massage your organs. I always get a wonderful feeling of satisfaction when I do this and I burp. It's like, okay, stuff is moving. So it'll be interesting if you have that same experience. Good. So we will practice the form together. But before we do that, any questions? Nope. Good. Tessie, great to see you. Welcome. And Michael's with us. Hey, Michael, great to see you again. Okay, let us begin. So we'll do the whole second section to where we got to last week, which is the first strike tiger. So we're going to start. I'll go in the same direction as you. We're starting from cross hands at the beginning of the second section. I'll just call the movements no cues. Embrace tiger, return to the mountain. Roll back. Press. Push. Fist under elbow, transition. Fist under elbow. Step back, repulse monkey. 1, 2, 3. Diagonal flying. Raise hands. Step forward. White crane. Spreads its wings. Left brush knee. Needle at C bottom. Fan through the back. Turn body. Chop with fist. Step forward. Parry, block, and punch. Step up. Grass bird's tail. Ward off right. Roll back. Press. Push. Single whip. Transition. Single whip. Cloud hounds. 2. 3. Single whip. High pat on horse. Right separation kick, transition. Right separation kick. Left separation kick, transition. Left separation kick. Turn body. Left heel kick. Left brush knee. Right brush knee. Step forward, punching down. Turn body. Chop with fist. Step forward, parry, block, and punch. Right heel kick. Left strike tiger. And stop. Okay. So we'll gradually zoom in closer and closer. We'll do this again together. But before we go on, does anybody have any questions about any of these movements or any of the movements you just like to review, even if you don't have a specific question? Sharon.
I assume you're going to review going into left striking tiger.
Absolutely. Yes, we're going to do that again, almost as if we didn't do it last time.
Yeah, because for some reason that stepping, I haven't got it settled in my head. So
very good. Yep, we'll definitely. Actually, let's just quickly. I'll just talk about it quickly, since we're going to be doing it a couple of times, and I don't want you to get too hung up about it. So if we started off going in this direction, we are going towards the left. So if you start off in 12 o'clock, it's 9 o'clock. So you've done the right heel kick. You're going to squat down. The right foot is going to be parallel to the left foot. You're going to shift your weight over to the right, pick up the left, and step out into a bow stance, which will actually be going to behind you. If you started going off in started in the front direction, that way you end up going in this direction. So Sharon, is that what the question was? Okay.
part of it, for some reason, right there, I get stuck.
In
So,
what way do you get stuck?
well, the footwork and then swinging the arms the way they're supposed to be.
Okay.
So
right.
The whole episode of moving into that.
Okay. So let's do that in detail when we review that in detail, because I'll be spending 5 or 10 minutes on that.
Perfect.
Later in the class.
That's all I want.
That's what you're going to get.
Good.
Any other questions? Okay. So let us start after we've done cloud hands and single whip. We'll do the kicks and the turns. So we've done single whip after cloud hands. So I'm still going the same direction. If you started off facing in the same direction as me towards the garage, you're in single whip. We're going to go into high pat on horse from here, and then the separation kicks. So high pat on horse. Sit, close the arm, touch one line to sides of the left foot, strike out with the right, pull with the left. Left separation kick transition. Open right arm to the right, left arm to the left, chest goes to the right. Now, as you step to the left, right arm closes over left elbow, and then right arm pulls over left palm. You're looking to the right corner. Now, with waist turning, close the arms, cross the arms, stand up, look back to the right corner, and kick. When you finish kicking, change the arm. So now your right palm is up and your left palm is by your shoulder. Right, so that was right separation kick. Left, squat down, step out, less than corner with the right foot. Now the left palm goes over the right elbow and pull the left elbow over the right palm. You're looking to the left corner. With body turning close to the right corner, arms crossed, stand up, look to the left and kick. Turn body left heel kick. Turn your left arm to the right and your left leg. Drop the right leg and turn 180 degrees, squat down, stand up, left heel kick to the right side, which is 3 o'clock direction. Left brush knee, nice 360-degree circle with the right arm. When the arms get to the back, heel touch with the left foot, brush as the right arm comes to the shoulder, and then push forward. That was left brush knee. Right brush knee, shift weight back slightly, turn the left toe out, left arm into ward off, arms close to the back, step with the right foot, brush and push. Step forward, punching down, shift weight slightly back, turn the right toe out. Now, pulling the right arm to the right hip, connect with the left arm and punch straight down. Your torso is a little bit more than the angle of your back leg. Your right fist is about knee height. Turn body, chop with fist. Bring your torso up slightly. Now turn into your right fist as your left arm comes up to protect your head. Sit back onto the left leg. Chop out, heel touch 30 degrees into a bow stance. Finish by striking out with the left arm. Parry, block, and punch. Shift back your weight, rotate left arm, right palm in front of shoulder. Now push out with the right, pull with the left arm. Both arms swing down to the back corner for your first parry. Second parry, coming forwards. Step through with the left leg, block with the left arm, and then punch. Right heel kick, shift your weight back slightly, open the left toe to the corner as you make a left ward off with the left arm. Circle down with the right arm, cross the arms, right heel kick in the straight direction. Left strike tiger, squat down, right foot also to the corner. As your weight shifts to the right, close the left arm to the right, look to the left, close and step. Swing down, big circle with the left arm, push down with the right and punch. And stop. Okay, how's that going? Any further questions? So what I'd like to do now is just watch you practicing. So one of the things that I think we should just practice a couple of times is after we've done the left heel kick, how we get into the left brush knee, that big swing with the right arm. So I will go in, let's just imagine we're going to go in the same, I'm going to face away from you so that you can see my back arm. So I've done a left heel kick. What we're going to do is the left arm is going to come, the right arm is going to come forward and circle down. So the right arm is going to come to the front and circle down. At the same time that it's doing that, the left palm is just going to come up and press down. So we're going to start with the arms separated by 135 degrees. As the right arm makes a big circle, the left is going to press down. And when we're in this position, as you'll know from all the brush knees you've ever done, when our arms are at the back corner, our heel is touching. So the coordination we want is we circle the arms, close, and then step. So when we get with our arms here, it's heel touch. After that, it's just usual brush knee. Push the foot flat as the right arm comes before the right shoulder, and then pushing out. So that's the first thing. Then punching down looked good, very nice. Actually, the turn body chop with fist was very nice too. One of the things I just want to commend you that what I saw people doing, which was really beautiful to watch, was that you were actually turning into this arm and had your left arm over the head. I was seeing a lot of people doing that very nicely. The one thing that I want to remind us of, though, is once we've come to this position, what the chop is. So we're going to start with our right hand in front of our stomach. We're going to chop out, and we're going to chop with the outside the back of the right hand at nose height. And the back of the hand is sort of vertical. So we're just going to come from here to here. So what I want you to practice is just start with the hand here and swing. So it's very much as if you're, do I have, yes. Pierre Chui. So the Chinese talks about a chop with a mace, which essentially is a hammer. So what I want you to feel is that you're actually throwing this, whoops, you're actually throwing a hammer, boom, like this, that you're hitting somebody over the head. If you had a weapon in your hand, it's like this. So it's just a rotation. One of the things which I see some of us doing is we go down and up. Don't do that. Just chop and stop, then bring the right hand down. So let's just practice that together. So we've done punching down. So we're in a left bow stance, right fist punching down. Angle of the torso is slightly more than the back leg. The first thing we're going to do is straighten up. Now, as you're pivoting on the left heel, turn into your arm. So now you're in this position. Sink your weight back onto the left leg. As you step out, do that chop and stop momentarily when you get to this posture. You're touched with your heel, bow stance width. Now push with the back leg, pull the right arm down and strike out. Torso is same angle as the legs. Let's do that a couple of times. So we've done punching down. Turn body chop with this. 1, straighten the torso. 2, pivot on the left heel, 135 degrees, left hand over the shoulder, over the head. Sink back. 3, chop out. Rock onto the front heel and fist vertical. Now as you move your weight forward, the right fist just comes down to the right hip. One more time. Turn body chop with this. Straighten the torso. Turn into the right arm. Left protects the head. Shift weight onto the left leg. Step out as you chop to the nose. Pull down and strike out. The last thing I just want to remind you, since I can't see this very well on the video, is when you've done this chop, remember what we were practicing here, which is absorb the chest. You want to have a roundness in your back. So actually feel that your back is rounded here. Don't have your elbow back. Actually have your elbow in a little bit so that you're sinking your chest. So when you finish the strike, you don't have your elbow straight back. Your elbow is actually out a little so that you can absorb your chest. Okay, any questions? Good, so we're going to go into the tiger. Actually, let's just quickly do the heel kick, which was also a new thing last week, and then we'll do the striking tigers. So we've done turn body chop with fist, parry, block, and punch. So we're in parry, block, and punch, left bow stance. The transition to the heel kick is, yes. So we do parry, block, and punch a lot. It's one of those markers where you have to remember what's next. So usually when we're in parry, block, and punch, we go into a grass bird's tail. In this case, we're going to go into a heel kick. So we've done parry, block. Oh, and sometimes we do a parry and closing up. So we've done parry, block, and punch, left bow stance. Shift your weight back slightly. Turn the left toe out. Open the left arm, so you're making a left ward off. Reestablish your weight on the left foot. As you shift your weight forward, circle down the right arm, stand up, and heel kick. Do it in this direction. So we've done parry, block, and punch, left bow stance, strike with the right, left palm opposite right forearm center. Shift weight back slightly, open the heel, turn the left toe out, reestablish your weight on the left leg, because you're going to stand on that left leg now. As you shift forward, circle the left arm down, cross the arms and heel kick. Bring the toe in. Any questions about that? Sharon?
When do you lose the fist?
Okay, very good question. You lose the fist as you drop the arm. So actually, when we're here, we're opening. If you actually, it's exactly the same place that you lose the fist when you go into grassbird's tail. So when you go, so let's do both of those transitions. So we're going to go into grassbird's tail. So we're in parry, block, and punch, left bow stance. Shift weight back slightly, open, reestablish the left foot. Now lose the fist as you step through. That's the ward off right. Now let's do the heel kick. Same principle. Starting in left bow stance, right fist punching, shift weight back slightly, open the left toe, ward off with the left arm, reestablish the left foot. Open the right fist, step through, heel kick. One of the things that I want to remind you of, this is a refinement for those of you who've done the form before, is when we do a kick. So let's say I'm going to do a right heel kick in this direction, so my left foot is in that direction. My front arm is always in line with my front leg. My back arm is to the other corner. So there's actually 135 degrees between my one hand and my other hand. There's always a temptation, and so let me do it in this direction. There's always a temptation when we kick to have our arms to the side. It somehow feels as if there's better balance, but you don't want that. You want to have the kicking leg and the kicking arm in a line. Yep. Ah, yes, good. Very nice. One more thing that I've just noticed that I want to remind you of. Again, this goes back to our standing practice. So when we do standing practice, we practice pulling out at the elbows and having a nice big circle with our arms. These are two ward-off arms. When we cross our arms for a kick, we just cross them here. So when you cross your arms, try and make sure that you feel that pull in your back and that your arms are open. Don't have your arms crossed here. Have your arms out. Feel the pull in the on your spine. Then you can strike out. It'll actually help with balance to be more open. Yes, very nice, Tessie. Yep, that looks great. Let's do striking tigers. I'm actually going to do striking tiger left and right together today. We did left last time. We'll review all of that, but they, they're just mirror images of each other. So this time we're going to practice them together. So let me just show you what they look like. Yeah. So if I practice in the same direction that you were going, I start off facing that way. I've done a right heel kick. I'm going to sit down, step, strike, and this is to the back direction, 6 o'clock. I'm going to turn through 180 degrees and do it with the other arms the other way around to the other side. So that's striking tiger left and right. Let's practice the footwork first, and I'm going to actually, rather than practice it in the same, if you were practicing it in this direction, you'd be going this way. I'm going to turn, and I said, maybe you want to try this too. turn through 90 degrees so that you're facing the camera or facing the screen. So what we're going to do is, and I'm going to stand over here. Let's do the footwork first. Squat down, right foot parallel to the left foot. Shift the weight all the way over onto the right. Step out, bow stance with the left leg. Shift the weight forward. So that's on the left side. On the right side, we're going to turn through 180 degrees, which actually is the same as turn body chop with fist earlier in the form. So shift your weight onto the right, pivot on the left heel, left foot comes around 135 degrees, move all the weight onto the left foot, step out into a bow stance with the right leg, shift forward. So let's do the footwork together again for both of them. Start over here. So hopefully you can see a little bit better what's happening with my feet. So I've done the right heel kick. I'm going to squat down, right foot parallel to left foot, so both are pointing to the corner. Shift the weight onto the right leg and step out. Bow stance, heel touch. Shift weight forward into a bow stance. So now I've got a bow stance in this direction. I'm going to turn around, end up in a bow stance going the other direction. The way I do that, shift weight onto the right, pivot on the left heel, left foot goes 135 degrees, shift weight back onto the left leg, pick up the right, step through, heel ball, toe, bend knee. Okay? One more time. Just the footwork. So I've done the right heel kick. Sit, squat, right foot touches down to the corner, shift the weight all the way onto the right, pick up the left, step out into a bow stance, shift forward into a bow stance. Going to turn around, go back the other direction, shift my weight onto the right, pivot the left heel 135 degrees, shift weight onto the left, pick up the right foot, step out bow stance with heel ball toe, bend knee, and I'm ending in a bow stance. Okay? Any questions? Even if you don't have a question, if you just want me to talk about it again, just say, oh, repeat. Okay, good. So now we're going to do the arms, and we're going to just do the arms separate from the footwork, and then we're going to combine them. And so let's see. Yep. So I suggest you face the screen. We're going to be doing it both sides. So I'm going to mirror you. So I want you to put your right arm out. So this is your right arm. It's my left, your right. And then the left is here. So your left arm, we'll do the two arms separately. I'll go, actually I need to be down here. So the left arm is going to make a circle. So the left arm is going to start nice and round, circles down, stays open almost all the way to the end, and then makes a fist. One more time. So the your left arm is across your body, big circle. So it's actually a 3/4 circle. The other arm, which is your right arm, is just going to come down. It's going to do a press. Feel that it's doing a press, and at the last minute, it's going to make a fist. So you're going to start with the arm out like this, comes in, press down, and at the last minute, make a fist and turn it vertical. And so the fist positions are the fist eye, which is where your thumb is, face each other. The fist faces are perpendicular, and the fist eyes have a vertical line between them. One is over your head, and the other one's in front of your stomach. Let's do that again, and then we'll try the other side. First, put the two arms together. Let's first do them separately. So first, your left arm is going to circle down and punch. The right arm is just going to come down and punch, which is a quarter circle. Now, the two arms are going to have to move at a different rate because the one is going to go with 3/4 circle and the other one's going to go a quarter circle. So here we go. Together, circle down and punch. Again. That's looking really good. Circle down and punch. Now, what I want you to do is to drop your left arm and open your right. So now you're in the same starting position, but on the other side. So the left palm, your left palm is pointing to the corner. The right arm, nice circle, fingertips pointing to forearm center. Now we're going to do the same arm movements, but on this side. So we'll start with your right arm. This one is now going to go 3/4 circle. Punch. Again, so your right arm, 3/4 circle. Punch at the last minute. The right arm, 3/4 circle and punch. Now the left arm is just going to do a quarter circle. Press down, tiger's mouth facing as it's traveling, and then at the last minute, make a fist. So you're starting with your left arm out here, press down at the last minute and make a fist. Yeah, those fists are looking really good. Let's do those things together. I'll do it this way. Okay, together, down and punch. Again, down and punch. Now, we'll just do this over and over again. So drop your right arm, bring your left. So now we're back where we started. Strike. Drop the left arm, right arm in ward off. And now big circle with the one, little circle with the other. Boom. Drop your right arm, left arm in ward off. And strike. To the other side. So far, we've talked about the arm movements. Now we're going to add the body movements. So as you open your arms, I want you to have your chest pointing to the corner. As you circle your arms, your chest is going to come to square. That's where the power for the punch is going to come from, through the waist turn. So now on this side, your chest is now to the other corner, to your left corner. As you do the circle, chest comes to square. Other side. Right arm out, right chest to the right corner, circle and strike. Okay, so we've talked about the footwork, we've talked about the arm movements, we've talked about the body turning. Just in terms of, again, the methods that we use, you know, when we talk about, for example, when we do standing practice, we talk about waist relaxed, we talk about chest absorbed. There's a sense of Feng relaxed, being open and extended. So when you do this, I want you to have this feeling of openness as you punch. So that's nice. One of the hallmarks of Young Family Tai Chi Chuan is that the circles are big and things are open. So we're not collapsed. It's nice and big and open. So I want you to have that open feeling. Okay, before we put it together, are there any questions? Oh yeah, Michael, that looks great. I could see that fist coming in. Beautiful. Yeah. Okay, so let's do those things together. And I'm going to start facing away from towards the screen for you. Yeah, I think we'll do it this way. So we've done the right heel kick. With the footworks, first thing we do is we squat down. Our arms don't change. 2 is when we're closing the left arm to the right-hand side, shifting the weight forward, step out and look to the side. So this movement, again, is what we do in brush knees, right? So if you just think about when we do a brush knee, we go close and step, heel touch, right? And then when we go to the other side, close and step, heel touch. So again here, when your heel touches the ground, your arms are out to the side. That's the coordination. So we've done the right heel kick. 1, squat down, heel touch. 2, close the right arm, pick up the left, step through, look to the left side. Your arms are to the side, your left foot is to the straight direction. Now swing the arms, big circle with the left, smaller circle with the right as you come forward into your bow stance. Now from here, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn around 180 degrees. Your arms are not going to change. Just remember the footwork, do the footwork. Shift weight onto the right, pivot on the left heel, and step out. And as you step out, your arms come to the side. And let me do it in this direction. Let's start again. We've done the right heel kick. Squat down. Left arm closes to the right, step out, look to the right. Circle both arms and strike. Now I'm going to do my turn, shift back my weight, pivot. As I move my weight onto the left leg, I drop my left arm and step out. When my heels touch, both arms are to the side. Again, arms to the side or to the back when we're doing brush knee, heel touch. Big circle with the right arms, quarter circle with the left, and strike. And again. So we've done the left, we've done right heel kick. 1, squat down. 2, close the left arm, step out with the left foot, look to the side. Circle and strike. Turn body, shift weight back onto the right. Pivot all the way around. Now, as you shift your weight onto the left, drop your left arm. Step out, heel touch. Big circle with the right, quarter circle with the left, and punch. And remember, I no idea if I'm correct, but you want a straight line vertically between your fists. Okay? One more. And then I'll make a few more remarks. Okay, we've done right heel kick. So left strike tiger. Squat down, feet parallel. As you shift your weight onto the right, arms close, step out, heel touch, look to the side. Circle the arms and strike into a bow stance. Right strike tiger. Shift weight back onto the right. Pivot on the left. Now, as you shift your weight onto the left, drop the arms, step out, heel touch, and strike. So what I want to do now is just, you can watch or follow along. I just want to talk about the gaze, where we're looking, and just point out some of the similarities between the two sides. So when we've done the right heel kick, our opponent is in front of us. We squat down and we shift. As we step out, we're looking in the direction that we're stepping with our left foot. So when our left heel has touched, we're looking in the direction of the left leg. Arms, circle, and strike. Now I'm going to turn around. I'm just going to look in the same direction as my fists. As I shift onto the left now, I drop my arms and look in the direction of my left arm. But when I step out with the right leg, I have to be looking in the direction of my right leg. And circle and strike. And stop. So let me just watch you do that a couple of times to see if there's anything that I have forgotten to underline. So just do it on your own time a couple of times while I watch. Very good. Excellent. Good progress. So a couple of things. Some of us, I'm seeing a very nice body shape, as we punch and keep it open. Some of us, though, what I want you to be very clear about is when you do the punch, have your punching fist nice and out. So if you think about it, let's see, we're going this direction, let's say. My left fist is over my head. So in order to get my right fist under it, my right arm has to be quite far forward. It can't be here. It needs to be forward. The other thing that I want to review is the transition from the first to the second tiger, what the arm does. There's a couple of things there that is not quite clear. So let's do this together. I'll start in this direction. We'll start with the first strike tiger. So we've done the right heel kick, squat down with the right, look to the right, step, look to the left, circle. Now we're going to turn around. So shift weight onto the right, turn. Actually, I'm going to go this way. So shift weight onto the right, pivot on the left heel. At this point, as you shift your weight onto the left and step with the right, drop the left arm. And then do the strike. So let's do that again. So the first strike tiger, heel kick, sink, step. Step out and strike. Now sit back, pivot on the left heel, arms don't change. As you shift your weight onto the left foot, drop the left arm and step out. So you want to be in this position as your left arm comes, as your left leg goes, as your right foot goes out, and then circle. Yes. Yep. Very nice, Tessie. Yeah, very good. So let's do, let's see. Yep. Let us do after parry, block, and punch, we'll do the right heel kick, left strike tiger, right strike tiger. We'll do that a couple of times. But before I do that, Sharon, did your question get addressed?
Yes, I'm just going to have to practice. And you are recording this, right?
Yes.
And so
yes.
you're going to post it?
I will post it.
I can pull it back up.
Yeah, and by all means, if next week it's still not clear, let's do it again next week.
Okay.
We're doing this our whole life. There's no rush.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay.
I feel like I've been doing it my whole life.
Yes. Okay. So, okay, I'll go in the same direction as you. So, assuming you started facing in that direction, we've done parry, block, and punch. So we're in a left bow stance, right fist punching. Right heel kick, shift weight forward, open the left toe, re-establish weight on the left foot, big circle with the right arm, look and kick, check your arm directions. Left strike tiger, squat down, right foot parallel, shift weight to the right. As the right arm goes to the right, step out with the left foot, look in the direction of the left foot. Circle the arms with body turning, strike. Now we're going to turn through so the foot's going to turn 135. We're going to turn 180. Shift weight back. Pivot on the left heel. Arms don't change. Now, as you shift your weight onto the left, drop the left arm. Step out with the right. Look to the right. So now you're looking towards the front. Circle the arms with the body turning and strike. And one more time. I'll do it in the opposite direction so that you can get a different angle if you're watching for any cues. So we've done a right heel kick. No, we're going to start with parry, block, and punch. I'm sorry. We're in a left bow stance. right fist punch. Right heel kick, shift weight slightly, ward off with the left arm, right arm drops, shift your weight, release the right fist, cross the arms to the corner direction and kick. Left strike tiger, squat down, right foot parallel to left, shift weight to the right, left arm closes, step out to the left, look to the left leg and punch. Check your fist directions, nice and big and open, one fist vertically on top of the other. On the other side, shift weight back, arms don't change. Pivot on the heel, arms don't change. Shift onto the left, drop the left arm, right arm makes a nice ward off. Step out with the right foot, look to the front, circle the arms with body turning, and strike. And check your final posture. Your torso is leaning, but your chest is square. One fist over the other, head up, shoulders down, elbows down. Chest absorbed, waist relaxed, and release. And I think we will call that good. So let us say goodbye to each other. 同学们，再见。